அடிக்கிறாங்க கவர்மெண்ட் கிளினிக்கை போய் நீங்கள் ஏன் உங்கள் அம்மா என்ன ஃபோன் வந்ததும் நேராக லாரி எடுத்து போனேன் போகும்போது அப்புறம் போனதை நான் கேட்டேன் 2 மணியும் தண்ணி ஏற்றுறாங்க Gemenceh இது காப்பார் கவர்மெண்ட் கிளினிக் கொண்டு போயிட்டாங்க ஃபோன் வந்து நான் போனேன் தண்ணி எடுத்துனாங்க அப்போ நான் கேட்டேன் கூட சொல்லுது ஏன் அம்மா என்ன சொல்லி உங்களுக்கு நடந்து குடி பண்ணுச்சு அப்படின்னு அம்மா சொன்னாங்க இதை பிடிச்சாக்க மாமா கிட்ட எல்லாரும் போய் சேர்ந்துடலாம் மாமா பார்க்கலாம் குடிங்க அப்படின்னா ஸ்டோ போட்டு கொடுத்துச்சு குடிச்சா எதில் போட்டு கொடுத்தாங்க வீட்லி அது என் மகள் தட்டி விட்டுருச்சு என் மகள் ஆனால் பிடிச்சிருச்சுங்க எல்லாம் ஸ்டோ போட்டு நான் எல்லாத்துக்கும் கொடுத்துருக்கேன் போல அது தர்ஷினியும் ஈஸ்வரன் அதேமாதிரி 2 பேர் மூத்த பேரப்பில்லை 2வது பேரப்பில்லை அதுக்கு மனம் ரொம்ப கஷ்டம் அவனை பார்த்து ஃபோட்டோ he became very depressed, seeing the photo repeatedly again and again. அதுக்கு முன்னே பிள்ளை சொல்லியிருந்துச்சாங்க அப்படி நான் கம்யூனிஸ்ட் பண்ண போகிறேன் அப்படின்னு எந்த பிள்ளை அந்த சீதா வந்து அவனை பார்த்து அழுதுகிட்டு இருந்தார் ரொம்ப காலம் crying continuously crying she didn't say anything much, she was continuously crying was she very close to ரொம்ப நெருக்கமாக ரொம்ப பார்த்தாங்க very very they love each other very much very close. Article 5(1) of the Federal Constitution provides for right to life. It's the 5th most important law, 5th highest law in the country. Okay, that is Article 5(1) of the Federal Constitution and Article 15(3), Section 15(3) of the Criminal Procedure Code. Okay, you can read. It provides that nothing in this section gives the right to cause the death of a person who is not accused of an offence punishable with death or imprisonment for life. That means while arresting a suspect, you cannot cause the death. The law says that, Section 53 says that you cannot cause the death of a person while apprehending. But what the police, I am still the legal advisor for the Police Watch and Human Rights Committee. Besides of course being the legal advisor to HINDRAS, we have done numerous detailed memorandum letters to get around this law, Section 15(3). What the police do is, they plant guns, weapons at the scene of the shooting, and then they go around Section 53. And about 99% of the cases, the police story is standard. We saw somebody suspicious. Okay, I can even repeat it like a parrot now because I've read it so many times. Hundreds of times I've read it. We saw some people in the car suspicious. We tailed them. They saw us. They tried to escape. They shot at us. We returned fire. All 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever, everybody died. The police car, none of the policemen are injured. There's no bullet marks on the police car. When they shoot at the police, naturally there will be bullet marks on the police car, glass in the shutters. Okay? No witnesses, very important, no witnesses. Every time, this is not the first time, in my last, since 1999 we have been monitoring, since the formation of Police Watch and Human Rights Committee in 1999, 11 years now, standard story lah. Okay? No witnesses. To me, there are no witnesses because the reason being, they cordon off the area. They cordon off the area is like a trap lah. So you go into the trap and then they shoot you down. To me, there is an unofficial shoot to kill order. It's an unofficial shoot to kill order which the police have denied. Okay? My question is, why can't they, even in the 1980s, Watachin was the most notorious criminal at that time. Singham, the crime buster at that time. In a shootout with Watachin, he was shot. Singham himself was shot. Despite being shot, he arrested Watachin alive. He arrested Watachin alive despite Watachin having shot him. Okay, this was 2020 years ago lah. And this year's budget, for the 2010 budget, the UMNO government has given the police 1 billion, 1,000 million budget. What to do this? Their efficiency should be increasing by the year. Now it's going down to the drain. Coming back to the police, there's no, you tell me one case where there is a witness lah, witness this. No. We
They've got all the data. There's no witness. There's no witness because it is an operasi. To me, it's an operasi. By saying this, they'll charge me for sedition. They can arrest me under ISA again for criminal defamation. So this is people's life, and then you see why 5 Indians? To me, the shooting was racially motivated shooting. By the UMNO police. Again, why 5 Indians? You tell me one incident where 5 Chinese or 5 Malays were shot dead. You tell me one incident, I will withdraw my statement. And involving a 17-year-old juvenile. Juvenile, budak kecil lah. Bunuh budak kecil, polis bunuh budak kecil. Small boy lah, you go and catch him for what? Brother Surendran, 24, CID director says that he has 13, double check please, I can't remember the exact figure. I remember 13 criminal records lah. I remember reading it in the Malay mail day before yesterday. Okay? My question to the police is this, and he's wanted for 8 more robberies. Not only for this, every case the same story. My question, which I'm posing to Bakri and the IGP Musa Hassan again is this: what were you doing until he committed 8 robberies? What were you doing? Why you let him go? Assuming he committed 8 robberies, what were you doing? Why did you let him commit 8 robberies? And then he finally gunned him down. Why did you nip him in the butt? And then if he has really indeed 13 criminal convictions, he should be in jail. He's only 24 years old enough. 13 convictions, he should be serving various jail sentences now. So they control the facts, they control the country, they behave as if they are above the law, they take the law into their own hands, going around gunning people. And then the 17-year-old boy, he should be in some reform home, Henry Gunny home, whatever, he should be in some reform home. Why was he not put in the reform home in the first place? Why? Filed an emergency motion in Parliament. Not a single person filed an emergency motion in Parliament, whereas to the contrary, yesterday you see in the Klang State Assembly, a motion was filed in respect of the former mufti of, the sacking of the former mufti of Perlis, Dato' Asri. Teo Beng Hock, Pakatan Rakyat went all out. Okay, for Teo Beng Hock, within a week, they secured a Royal Commission inquiry. None of the Pakatan leaders and the 82 MPs asked for a Royal Commission inquiry. They didn't move Parliament in session now. They didn't move an emergency motion. They didn't. Simply because of one reason, the victims were Indians. No stop. They are calling an end to racism by both the UMNO controlled government and also by past Cardinal and DAP.